Another year around the globe, I'm forever blessed. Cenat posted on X, dressed like a video game character posing in front of his fleet of cars for his birthday. The cars, they're luxurious, fast, expensive, red, and some of them weird. Why? Keep watching and you'll find out soon enough. Number 1. Mercedes AMG GT63. For a self-proclaimed not-a-car guy, Cenat's car collection is just as good as his live streams. He kicked off his tour into the car world with the Mercedes AMG GT63, a high-performance luxury sedan with a twin-turbo 4-liter V8 capable of producing up to 577 horsepower, offering sports car speed with 4-door practicality. Can you imagine that? 19 years old, cruising in an AMG GT63 on the streets of LA. Like a tailored Italian suit with running shoes, the Mercedes AMG GT63 exudes, gives off class and sophistication. But when the moment calls for it, it can outrun almost anything on the street, going from 0 to 60 in just 2.9 seconds with a top speed of 196 miles per hour. But that's not even the best part yet. As if Mercedes hasn't done an incredible job with the car's design already, Kai had his GT63, which came in a black color custom wrapped into a shiny red color with a dash of black here and there, giving it a look that makes you want to scream damn just about every time you set your eyes on it. And the interior? Perfect. Straight from the horses. The interior of the Mercedes AMG GT63 is an ideal blend of luxury, technology, and sportiness, designed to make the driver feel like they're in a fighter jet cockpit wrapped in leather and carbon fiber. We're talking about high-quality materials like Napa leather, Alcantara, carbon fiber, and aluminum. Ambient lighting with customizable colors and heated, ventilated, and massaging seats for both front and rear passengers. At this point, I want to be 19 with an AMG too, only if wishes were horses. Anyways, what a way to start his collection, wouldn't you agree? But we've nearly scratched the surface. If the AMG GT63 was a way of making a statement, his next ride is the embodiment of pure opulence. Number 2. Rolls-Royce Cullinan. The Rolls-Royce Cullinan. A far cry from the aggressive track-ready demeanor of the AMG, the Cullinan is a rolling palace on wheels. Designed for those who want the prestige of a Rolls-Royce with the practicality of an SUV, it sports its signature Starlight headliner, whisper quiet cabin making it one of the most silent interiors in the world, and a powerful twin-turbocharged 6.75-liter V12 under the hood generating up to 563 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque. But unlike most of his other cars that are doused in red color either by customization or otherwise, Kai's Cullinan is the black badge version, which comes in black. Yeah, you guessed it. Well done, Einstein. This version offers more power and exclusivity, costing about $823,558. It takes a price to be the boss. Inside is a black-themed interior with bold accents, deep black leather with contrast stitching in vivid red, blue, orange, or yellow, carbon fiber technical weave trim instead of traditional wood, giving it a high-performance, futuristic feel, and darkened chrome finishes on the dashboard, air vents, and control knobs. Its signature Starlight headliner is enhanced with the shooting star effect, creating a dynamic constellation above you and customizable fiber optic stars that can be set to twinkle or flow across the ceiling. What a beauty. The Cullinan is less about speed and more about presence. When Kai steps out of this, he isn't just arriving, he's making an entrance. But what if he wants both presence and raw, unfiltered speed? Number 3. Lamborghini Urus. Enter the Lamborghini Urus. If the Cullinan is a rolling palace on a wheel, the Urus is a raging bull in designer clothing. This is the supercar of SUVs, blending exotic Italian design, insane performance, and everyday practicality. It's for those who want the speed and drama of a Lamborghini, but with enough space for passengers and luggage. And with a crew like Kai's, the Urus makes perfect sense. With a 5-seat configuration with an optional 4-seat executive layout, large cargo space, rare for a Lamborghini, and an adjustable air suspension for comfort or aggressive stance, the Urus can comfortably transport Kai and his friends to wherever they need to go while still making the space for the girlies as well. Win-win if you ask us. Unlike the Cullinan, the Urus is flashy, loud, and impossible to ignore, which makes it a favorite among celebrities, athletes, and influencers, of which Kai is not an exception. It demands attention. So does every woman, but who's asking? LOL. Sharp angles, aggressive air intakes, and a low wide stance make it impossible to ignore. Some purists even say it's not a real Lambo, but its performance proves otherwise. Sporting a 4-liter twin-turbocharged V8 engine and capable of producing 650 horsepower and 850 Nm of torque, this bad boy goes from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 3.3 seconds, with a top speed of 190 miles per hour, making it the fastest SUV in the world, living up to its name as the supercar of SUVs. Inside, its flashiness continues. Designed to feel like a fighter jet cockpit wrapped in Italian luxury, it is a dramatic, high-tech, and unmistakably Lamborghini. We are talking about high-quality materials like Alcantara, carbon fiber, aluminum, and premium leather, a flat-bottom steering wheel with an integrated driver mode sector, and Lamborghini's signature Tamburo control center for driving dynamics. I mean, what's not to like? It also comes with a dual touchscreen system for climate control and infotainment, plus a rear seat entertainment system. Luxury or practicality, some might ask? Why choose when you can have both? Cenat said yes, it's his world. We're just living in it. Number 4. 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk. But sometimes you need a different kind of beast, one that trades exotic Italian flair for raw, unfiltered American muscle. That's where the 2021 Jeep Grand Cherokee Trackhawk comes in. Gifted to him by one of his friends, Aiden Ross, another successful streamer with a car collection that can rival Kai's. The Trackhawk seems to be the most modified car in his collection, thanks to Orange King 26 for that. Kai's Trackhawk receives mostly the same mods as his Charger, except its interior is tamer without the aggressive carbon fiber accents or see-through hood. It also gets the wide body kit and the same upgrades to its supercharger, exhaust, and suspension, along with a new custom AMP interior with a custom Starlight headline. It also gets custom 3-piece forged wheels. With a new exhaust system installed, the sound this thing makes alone could wake an Egyptian mummy from the dead. At its core lies a 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat V8, cranking out a ridiculous 707 horsepower and 875 Nm of torque. This thing launches from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 3.5 seconds, faster than some supercars, and has a top speed of 180 miles per hour, making it one of the most powerful SUVs ever built. Yep, he might not be a car guy, but Cenat still knows his onions when it comes to cars. But it gets wilder. Number 5. Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Widebody. For a guy who thrives on energy and making a statement, it was love at first sight for Kai when he set his eyes on the Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat Widebody, one of the most menacing American machines on the road. Kai's Challenger isn't just fast, it's loud, rowdy, and built to turn heads. Sending it over to them Orange King 26 folks for modification, Kai's Charger Hellcat receives one of the coolest makeovers among the bunch, with a new see-through hood putting the mighty Hellcat V8 on display. The car also gets a full wide body kit for a more aggressive look, along with the JTP forged wheels. Other upgrades include a new supercharged pulley for more power, a new exhaust system, and an airlift suspension. It also gets new custom trim in the interior with AMP carbon fiber steering wheel and AMP seats, and of course, it's red. If you thought the original Charger Hellcat looked menacing, Kai's could put the fear of God in anybody on the track. But there's more to it. Even though the muscle cars are known for being rugged, the Hellcat still packs in Laguna leather seats, a Uconnect infotainment system, and performance pages that let you tweak everything from launch control to real-time horsepower readings. Packing a mean punch under the hood, the Hellcat sports a 6.2-liter supercharged Hellcat V8 pushing out a monster 717 horsepower and 890 Nm of torque. This beast cuts through the air with a top speed of 199 miles per hour, going from 0 to 60 in just 3.6 seconds. A nightmare for unsuspecting sports cars that dares to challenge it. No wonder why one of these bad boys cost around $79,455. Money does in fact buy happiness, especially if that happiness is a Hellcat. Welcome to our pet talk. But Kai's garage isn't just about raw power and ear-shattering exhaust notes. Sometimes, making a statement isn't about being the loudest. It's about standing out in a way that no one expects. Number 6. BMW i8. And what better way to stand out than pulling up with a BMW i8? You tell us. A futuristic hybrid supercar that looks like it was pulled straight from a sci-fi movie. The BMW i8 is a complete departure from his brute Hellcat. His main motivation for getting this car remains to be known, but we suspect, just like everyone else, that it could be its intrigue. People have a fascination with this car that rivals some of the best cars ever. It turns heads wherever it enters, not for speed or the sound of its exhaust, but for its sleek, space-age design and cutting-edge technology. Chris Ziegler of The Verge called it a mess of beautiful contradictions. Looks like an artocrat from Tron fell out of the heavens, he says, which is true. Or it could just be Cenat doing Cenat things. Unlike the muscle cars in Kai's collection, the i8 is all about innovation. It features a plug-in hybrid powertrain, pairing a 1.5-liter turbocharged 3-cylinder engine with an electric motor to produce a combined 369 horsepower. While that might seem tame compared to his other rides, the real magic lies in how it delivers that power. With instant electric torque, the i8 rockets from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4.2 seconds, all while sipping fuel like an economy car. But let's be real, Kai didn't add this car to his collection for fuel efficiency. He got it because it looks absolutely insane. With its scissor doors, aerodynamic curves, and aggressive stance, the i8 feels like something straight out of Tron. The cabin follows the same futuristic theme, wrapped in sustainable materials, ambient lighting, and a fully digital cockpit that makes it feel more like a spaceship than a car. It's a miracle that it's not our finale, to be honest. Number 7. Lamborghini Huracan Evo. Although he has not been spotted in one, we've heard from our international spies that Kai might have a Lamborghini Huracan Evo parked in his garage. It wouldn't be surprising anyway. I mean, with someone with a net worth between $9 million to $14 million, a Lamborghini Huracan dream can easily become a reality. And if there's one thing we know about Kai, he doesn't just dream, he makes things happen. Don't believe us? Join one of the guy's live streams and see for yourselves. Every live stream brings with it something new. Anyway, glazing over. Back to the Lamborghini. You might be wondering how it might stand out from the rest of his cars. Worry no more. That's what we're here for. Unlike the futuristic charm of the BMW i8, the Huracan Evo is Lamborghini in its rawest form. Aggressive, loud, and engineered for one thing: performance. Built with a 5.2-liter V10 engine, producing a staggering 631 horsepower and 600 Nm of torque. Unlike the turbocharged and hybrid power cars in Kai's collection, this Lambo delivers power the old-school way, through high revving madness. The result, a 0 to 60 mph time of just 2.9 seconds and a top speed of 202 miles per hour. And of course, it wouldn't be a Lamborghini without an interior that makes you feel like you're in a fighter jet, would it? The Huracan Evo features a fully digital 8.4-inch touchscreen, carbon fiber and Alcantara finishes, and a flat-bottom steering wheel with drive mode selectors for Strada, Sport, and Corsa settings. Every part of this car is designed to amplify the experience, making it one of the most exhilarating rides in Kai's collection. So, whether he's been spotted in one or not, one thing is for sure: a Huracan Evo in Kai Cenat's garage just makes sense. After all, when you live at full throttle, only a Lamborghini can keep up. Number 8. Cadillac Escalade. And finally, last but not least, the Cadillac Escalade. You know what they say about Escalades. Every great collection needs a king-sized ride, one that commands respect, exudes luxury, and still has enough room for the whole crew. That's where the Cadillac Escalade comes in, the go-to vehicle for celebrities, executives, and VIPs who want to make a statement while riding in supreme luxury. The Cadillac Escalade gets its power from a 6.2-liter V8 engine, pushing out 420 horsepower and 623 Nm of torque. Unlike his other high-performance machines, this isn't about speed, it's about effortless cruising. Inside, it's an entirely different world. Curved OLED displays, ambient lighting, and massaging leather seats turn the cabin into a first-class experience. The AKG Studio Reference sound system with 36 speakers ensures that every beat of whatever Kai is vibing to hits just right. And with rear seat entertainment screens, long rides with the crew are never dull. As for its exterior, the Cadillac Escalade announces itself wherever it appears with a wide stance and high ground clearance to assert dominance. Blessed with a sculpted body with sharp character lines, giving it a strong, chiseled appearance. And for this alone, we say God bless America. But the manufacturers took it further. Draped in chrome accents for a premium touch, the Cadillac Escalade features a long vertical taillights that extend from the roofline down to the bumper, a signature Escalade feature, and a more aggressive front bumper with larger air intakes. Built for luxury and presence rather than top speed, the Escalade will go from 0 to 60 in just 6.1 seconds and has an electronically limited top speed of 130 miles per hour, making it the perfect ride for cool late-night drives and a befitting end to this luxurious tour. Kai Cenat's garage doesn't have all the jaw-dropping price tags. It's a reflection of the man's high-energy personality and a celebration of hard work. Every single ride tells the same story of the work put in to get to where he is today. So, tell us what you think in the comment section, and whose car collection would you want to see next?